Welcome everybody to this week's marketing Zoom chat. And I do want it to be a chat, so I'm going to get you guys involved here in just a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you today because I've seen you guys are doing great with video content creation, but I think that a lot of you probably could benefit from diving deeper into Instagram. And the two things that I want to talk about, since we push video a lot here because it works, is the difference between Instagram Reels and Instagram video. So back in October of 2021, they started combining IGTV, which was their long form video format, with some other video attributes, and came up with Instagram video. Very original name. And that's where the long form stuff goes. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. But because of the popularity and the traffic that you can get from Reels, I want to touch on that a little bit first, okay? So a little bit of background, if you're not familiar with using it, for those of you watching the recording, Instagram Reels was basically IG's response to TikTok. And the huge impact that it made when it landed with short form videos, okay? Short form videos are still like, I mean, they're on it's like a 75-degree incline. And the reason is that people are extremely more likely to finish a video after they've watched the first 3 seconds of it. And these short form videos force you to cram your good content right up front because you don't have that much time to get it all in. And you want them to consume it all, right? You want them to watch the entire thing. However, if you take a while to get going, that's not going to happen. So as a means of necessity, with the shorter form videos like we post on Reels and YouTube Shorts, you're forced to cram your good content right up front and get on with it. And then therefore, they're more likely to finish watching your entire thing, okay? And when they watch the entire video, they have consumed your entire message, exactly what you were pushing out to them, no parts missing, all of it. And then if they do that, they're more likely to follow you, and it's an increase in your business's awareness and the engagement, which all helps the algorithm then show them more of your video. So it's kind of like it's like a cycle, and you want to take advantage of all the parts of it. And one of the ways you do that is by getting that content, good content up front, right off the bat, and you do that with a shorter form of video. Now, when you make a reel on Instagram, it can range anywhere from 15 to 60 seconds. And you get to choose 15, 30, or 60. You don't have to make it that exact length, but you pick the one that's just a little bit longer than your content's actually going to be. It'll shorten it. And I want to talk about real quick before I talk about the other form of video on Instagram. I want to talk about the Reels tab. The Reels tab is like an Explorer tab. And here's the cool thing. They don't have to like you or follow you, and you don't have to give them permission on the Reels tab for them to be able to consume your content. I will give you an example. I posted on my Instagram a video of my daughter at her ballet class, right after her ballet class. Yeah. That video got 41 views. I was like, that's grandma, grandpa, cousins, some friends. I posted at the same time that same video on Instagram Reels, and within 24 hours, it had 3,898, so 3,900 views compared to 41, okay? So Reels is being pushed by Instagram so hard right now, and it's open to the public. Anyone can look at anything on Reels. So take advantage of that right now to expand and inform everyone about your business and about that you're knocking on the screen going, hey, My name's Trevon. I'm still a realtor. My name's Tracy. I'm a realtor. Use that opportunity to do that right now because they're going to show it to just about everybody. So discoverability goes through the roof with
Hey,
Instagram
Rob,
Reels.
let me interrupt for a second. I want to ask everybody to please hit your mute button, okay, so that we can hear Rob. That'd be great. Hey, Matt, hit your mute button.
There
Okay,
you go.
Rob, thank you,
Matt.
everybody. Okay, Rob, back to you. Sorry
Really
about
appreciate it, buddy. So in attention, or in recap, Reels are short form videos that capture the viewer's attention really quick, and they're going to capture a lot of viewers' attention really quick. So that's the discoverability phase of it. People just coming upon you for the first time. Now, you can't always talk about the things you want to talk about in 15, 30, or 60 seconds. Some topics, they require you to go deeper than that. All right. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the call, back in October, end of October of 2021, they started getting rid of IGTV and kind of rolling it in with a couple of other things they did on it at Instagram. And they just decided to call it Instagram video. So that's the official name of it. Okay. These things can range from 15 seconds to 60 minutes long for verified users. 10 minutes if you're not, but 60 minutes for verified users. We got another unmute. I'll do it. I'll mute them. There we go. So here's the thing. Instagram video is like kind of like Instagram's version of YouTube. And you know that they're owned by Facebook, and Facebook's at war with YouTube. So you know these things are going to be being created to combat their mortal enemy, YouTube. So their version of it is, hey, we'll let you house all of your past Instagram live events, any kind of video that you want to host there up to that length, you can keep in Instagram video. So you'll see how these two things connect here in just a second. The other thing that they're allowing on Instagram video are previews. Little video previews when you touch the things and press and hold them, which is invaluable if you've got really good content in your video. Brands that use previews, according to Forbes in January of this year, views went up by 300%. So make sure that you have the right little previews set on your Instagram videos, okay? And the secondary kind of thing that they've added that's YouTube-ish is they don't have playlists, but they have what they call Instagram series, which means you can build a series of videos. Sometimes, you know how I mentioned you can't make your video, you can't get all your content into that short little video. Sometimes you can't get it all into one video. There's multiple aspects or layers to what you're talking about. And you're really going to want to do like a series on that, or what you would do on YouTube would be called a playlist. So take advantage of that option too. And the last thing about video before we talk about the comparison between the two here. So remember, discoverability is that first phase of where they figure out who you are and they're reminded of what you do. That's the short form video that you have to hit them with right away. This is a chance for you to educate them and to show them you really know what you're talking about. You're not only a realtor, you're a good one that's going to look out for them and take care of them because of your expanse of knowledge on the topic. This is where you do that. They discover you with short video. You hit them with longer videos on everything that you know about. Topics that come up. The article I shared yesterday from the WSB on Atlanta being unaffordable to own a home in. Those kinds of things you go into long form video with. You get them there with the short form video. So that's my last point, is the difference between the two is I want you to think about it that way. Much like we talked about in the Connect, where there are two different kinds of ads, one's intent-based, one's interest-based, and you want new people to discover you in one, and you keep them and grow the life cycle of the customer in the other. Think about video, especially on Instagram, the exact same way. I want you to think about it as the short little videos. That's for letting people discover that I'm here and I'm a realtor and that I can help you. The second part of that is longer form video, diving deeper into topics, showing an audience that you know your stuff and educating them without charging them, by the way. You're just being a good citizen and a good helper and educating them. Let them grow to follow you like that. That is how you keep them and grow the customer life cycle in video. All right, questions?
Wow, that's a lot there. I don't know.
It is a lot.
So
You muted yourself, Mike.
I muted myself. You know what? I might not be smart enough to do this. That's really good stuff there. I'm not sure that a lot of us know where to even begin with questions. If this was a tad overwhelming to like old guys like me, could we, to get started, like sometimes it helps if somebody just shows me how to do it. And then I go, oh, well, of course I could figure that out. But I need somebody to kind of walk me through it the first time. Would you be willing to do that?
Sure, absolutely, yes.
How would we make that happen?
Well, Nicole and I both know Instagram Reels, and we could both, either one of us could sit down with you. We both have coaching calendars, and either one of the coaching calendars you can pop onto and get your crash course in Reels and Instagram video and the difference in how to create the two.
Wow, you mean so all I have to do is schedule a time either on your calendar or Nicole's, and you would like sit with me and show me how to do it?
Yes, on your phone, yes.
And how much is all this going to cost me to do this stuff, these videos and this real stuff that you're
Let me do some quick math. 0 plus 0 is 0.
0?
Yes.
Okay, so then, Rob, if you or Nicole's gonna be willing to show me how to do it and the cost is 0, then the top 3 reasons why people don't do it would be what?
I'm gonna let you answer that.
There aren't top 3.
I can't think of any.
There are no reasons. Okay, we can open up questions to everybody else now that I've.
Anyone?
It's so simple, even Mike can do it.
Bueller?
So with
Trevon.
so whenever you so I brought Rob an idea yesterday with the 2 short form and then 1 long form during the week. Do you suggest posting them back to, so like maybe posting the short Tuesday, the long Wednesday, and the short Thursday, or spreading it out further? Or
I would spread it out a little
bit?
And here's the thing. You're talking to 2 different audiences. They're not going to see the same content to start with. Much like the Facebook ads and Google ads that we talked about, how one's interest-based and one's intent-based. You're talking here to 2 different people. The folks who consume Reels are a different kind of person to start with your business and the awareness that you, Trevon, are a realtor. They're in the discoverability phase with you. So it's short content. They're gonna be consuming that. Once you move them from there to, no, I'm a fan, I like what this guy does, I'm going to follow him, or I'm going to keep checking in on him, then they're going to see your other content. So they're not going to see it at the same time. So don't worry about that. It's two different audiences, okay? But I would spread it out to keep a consistent dose, a consistent drip going.
Okay. And now that you say that, I think since we're talking about 2 different audiences, maybe make a short form, less than 60-second one every day. and just, keep the long form once a week.
The minute that you stop reminding them that your name is Trevon and that you're a realtor, that thought is fleeting from their head. It's gone. They don't remember that. You've got to continually remind them. I use the equivalent of you walking through like the mall and just tapping people on the shoulder going, "Hi, I'm Trevon, I'm a realtor." Now that might get you arrested eventually or thrown out of the mall, definitely. This way won't.
All right. Other questions for Rob while you got him? Okie dokie, Rob. I think you did a good job covering it. Great topic. Highly effective, easy to do, and free. So let's all get off of here and go do something.
You got it. Have a great day, guys.